very, very popular. They come in a half gallon and a gallon. We called half gallon, and I think the other one is called cookie jar. That's the way that we've defined the two that you're going to get to shop for. 5 easy pays at $11.80 in the, and you know what? Let me do it this way, Rebecca, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want you to know what you're shopping for. This is the half gallon. So this is the one you can get home for $11.80. By the way, we can also do bill to, ship to. So if you want to ship it directly to the bride or to where the shower is going to be or to your mom as an early Mother's Day gift or a birthday gift or a graduation or a housewarming, so many reasons. And don't forget yourself in all this. Here's what we called the cookie jar. This will be 6 inches wide, 8 inches tall. This one's 5 inches wide, 6.5 inches tall. This one, $11.80. We'll get this one home. $15.80 using the 5 easy pay. If you wanted to get one of each, your 5 easy pays would be $28. That's
amazing.
Less than $30.
That's incredible.
You know, if we stop going to the fancy coffee store, we could find that money, right?
Yes.
We can make, and now we have a place to put our K-pods as well. All right, let's take a look at the colors so that you can go ahead and shop. This is our sterling.
Right. Sterling check.
And talk about fancy jewelry tops.
So yes, jewelry, right? It's got the glass knob and the brass bobèche, and that's what we love to embellish all of our little lids with. Very fun. So that's sterling check. And then
fewer than 200 in each choice. Here's the royal that did sell out earlier, so we are going to warn you about that.
Royal check. Well, blue is the #1 color in home.
So well, that makes sense.
That makes sense, right? So
150 remain in that. Next up is wildflowers.
Wildflowers with that beautiful shade of green. I love that polka dot.
Gorgeous.
Green's my very favorite color.
Look how pretty that is.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
And again, embellished with a glass knob and a brass bobèche.
Gorgeous.
Courtly check.
Right. And with the red cherry on top.
That's right.
Most popular.
That's it. Courtly check. And then last but not least, rosy check.
How often do you bring new colors?
Oh gosh, well, we launch about 1,800 new products a year.
Wow.
It's a lot. You have to really eat your Wheaties to be part of our company. And we have a lot of fun designing for MacKenzie-Childs. So it's a lot, but a check pattern comes out every so often, and pink was in really high demand.
And it's perfect timing because pink and fashion, how it all translates into our homes and the way we like to
soft,
decorate.
But it's strong. It's a great color.
Little girl's room, bathroom.
Absolutely.
It could be in a garden room, whatever the case may be. There's tons of uses of these as well. And in fact, we can go over here and talk to me about ways that people have told you that they love to use them.
Sure. Well, I love to bake. And so it's fun to, I do. Do you like to bake?
I want to learn to decorate cupcakes.
Well, if you make a beautiful cupcake, you can show it off in this because
you sure could.
I love that it's a glass cookie jar and you can actually see what's inside. But I like to think of our cookie jars and our sweet jars as containers. You said K-pods, right? Hello, exactly. Laundry pods, K-pods, bits and bobs of ribbon. Whatever, it's just a container, right? Of course, cookies, dog biscuits.
Dog biscuits
Kitty
would be great in here.
I have a very big dog, so she hears this little jingle and she knows it's coming.
Our dear sweet Lori Goldstein, who brings us, she's the designer for Logo.
Yes.
I saw her yesterday or on Monday, I think it must have been Monday that I saw her, and I was telling her that we were bringing, because we were working on the set, MacKenzie-Childs, and she said that she has a dog dish, because she loves her pets.
Yeah, we do.
From MacKenzie-Childs.
We do have,
we'll
that
have to
too.
bring those to us, definitely.
So just think of it as a container, honestly, for your favorite thing. I love that they put tea forte, tea bags in there. That's beautiful. They're just containers to keep your counters tidy. I'm a constant tidier.
I am thinking, wouldn't this be really sweet as a gift to put something lovely on the inside?
Wow.
Or maybe use it as part of the shower and everyone can bring, you know, when they ask you to bring a recipe, you know, write it on, you know, an index card or something like that, and everybody could put it in there. I think that would be kind of fun. And don't you remember your grandmother always had a cookie jar?
I do. I do. I coveted my grandmother's, and my sister Claire has my grandmother's cookie jar. Just saying, Claire, wherever you are, I love that cookie jar. Try putting a terrarium in one.
Oh
Make
my
a terrarium, right?
I would love
because
that.
it's glass and it has a container to keep the moisture in. So just get inventive with ways to use MacKenzie-Childs and have
because
fun.
it's beautiful. You know, it's so fun when we walk around here and you see the open shelves, which we know a lot of you have, as you said, to keep it, it's functional because it would keep your countertops, you know, beautifully here. It would keep your countertop beautifully organized. So where do you put your K-cups? Or where do you put your lovely cookies that you made, David's cookies or whatever cookies?
Why not? Why
not?
not? I mean, they can be
so
used,
pretty.
Honestly, laundry room, powder room, kitchen, of course.
I'd love this in the powder room.
The pantry, wouldn't you? For cotton puffs or whatever.
Cotton puffs.
But they're really to be used and loved, and they just add fun to any space. They really, truly do. So.
You know, this brand is perfect for so many of us here because we love pretty things around here. We love our jewelry, and all of these have sort of like jewelry tops to them.
Yeah.
And we need function because we all have lots of stuff in our lives.
That's
and we want to be more organized. But fill it up with something wonderful and give it to Mom for Mother's Day. Think about all those brides. And, you know, I think a lot of times, in fact, the buyer who I had the opportunity to be with on live stream, she said that I think it was her in-laws lived in that area, so they had many pieces of MacKenzie-Childs.
Yes.
Right? So this is something that's very woven into a lot of families. It's never too late to start a wonderful tradition in your family. That's what it's all about. Let me remind you your choices because these are going quickly. We'll talk about the size in a second, but let's talk about the patterns. That sterling pattern.
Sterling check, which I just love so much. Sterling check, which is inspired by sterling silver. That's this pattern, very pretty.
That's such a good shot. Thank you so much, Tom and everybody
working
pretty for us.
Royal check.
Royal.
Sea glass. I just love that inspiration. And this shade of blue is so magnificent with special colors dragged through. Royal's a favorite. And then, of course, wildflowers. And again, the flowers start as a hand-painted design that's then hand-applied as a color transfer onto that lid with that green. Beautiful. Courtly check.
Most popular.
Ta-da! It is. It really, truly is. Black and white, graphic, bold, strong, fun anywhere. And then rosy check, of course, our newest today. World launch. This is it.
And you're the first to be able to see it, to be able to order it. Here it is in the half-gallon, and then here it is in the 1 gallon, which we call the cookie jar when you go to order it. All right. Shall you and I go over and take another look at the table because we want to talk about the plates for you. So let me get my card, and you'll walk us through.
Sure.
All right. Everything in this show is brand new today.